Good morning to all traders and welcome to another Markets and Waves video. Today is Friday. Perhaps it's going to be an interesting session. We do not know, but it is the second day of the new quarter of the new month. But it's still Friday. And don't say I didn't give you a fair warning. I told you about a potential reversal and big moves on gold, on euro dollar, not on pound dollar, but we are still moving on the upside. Perhaps it's going to be a correction. We're going to analyze that in a minute. And I also told you about the dollar yen reaching the 109 level, 110.90, also around 111, and then reversing. It's not really a reversal, but we're going to have a quick look at what I am expecting to happen in the short term. Now, starting today, we're going to have a quick look on gold. Then we're going to go on euro dollar, pound, and dollar yen. On gold, guys, finally it looks like we ended this triple zigzag that I've been waiting for months to end. And it was on Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken, that I said that I'm expecting another move down here to take out the ascending channel trend line over here. Yeah, get a rejection there and start moving on the upside with a reversal. Or I also expressed another scenario of getting another leg on the downside, perhaps for a false break, where we're going to get a rejection at the trend line that connects the previous higher lows, lower lows. Yeah, depends from what is the reference point you're looking at. Anyway, it looks bullish, guys. It looks bullish because it broke outside this trend line as well. You see that? Yeah, and will remain higher. Now, as long as I remain above this trend line, the possibility of continuing to the upside is very, very good. There is one alternative scenario I'm looking, okay, because down here, guys, we did a double bottom, okay, and that scenario is that perhaps this is an ABC, this is an AB, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, C, and we're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I will be really looking at the 1753 to validate this reversal signal, because in case we stop at 1751 or 53, whatever that level is, then it's most likely that this is going to be wave 4 over here, that is going to be a flat, and we're going to get another 5-wave impulse on the downside, perhaps this time for a false break below these previous lows, or even for a triple bottom. Okay, but triple bottom then has different implications because it could turn like a W, X, and Y, with W, of course, being a flat. But we'll be able to see that as a 5 or as a 3 in this scenario. Yeah, that will be the difference to identify whether this is going to be the end of this particular alternative scenarios impulse or a triple zigzag, or it's going to be a double zigzag and fall. Now, jumping quickly on euro dollar, we also talked about a false breakdown here, and we were looking at a triangular formation in wave 4 of this impulse move on the upside. And we also said about the possibility of this moving lower, okay, and we said in case that would be breaking to fresh lows, then wave E overthrow would probably be invalid, not really respected, because it will be extended too much. And we said in this particular scenario, we'll be looking probably at calling this W, X, and Y. Yeah, or even triple zigzag. Actually wouldn't be the case because I wouldn't like the second X to be that low. So with that said, now we are looking here at potential reversal as well on the upside. Yeah, we also have very good signals on the MACD and on the RSI. However, guys, in this case, look at this. Euro dollar has not really crossed above its descending trend line here of this triangle. Okay, and I will be remaining a bit cautious until at least we break outside that level. Okay, now we struggle to get past 117.81, which is the 38.2 Fibonacci. Which means we could simply, get some sort of correction. But on the downside, I'll be looking at the 117.60 or so. Okay, because in case, guys, we break below that level again, then things are going to get a bit more complicated. Now, I do think that this is 1 and 2, and we have started a new impulse over here. So we could get back below 117.62, but it would become a bit more complicated, okay? A bit more worrisome, because and that would be 3 and 4 and 5, yeah? Because entering these territories makes the possibility of another leg down higher than what we currently have in store. Okay, so this is the scenario I'm looking for here. So either that is ended over here, or we're going to get a W, X, and Y with another leg down in wave 4. Now let's go on pound. I was expecting pound to move a little bit, well, because this looked very impulsive, yeah, but it ended up being just a 3, and now we started moving up, and this is probably going to be an A, B, and a C, because actually no, W, X, and Y. Hold on, let's just see that a little bit clearer. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, which means wave 1 in minor ended in the green minute. Then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for A, B, C. So we need to get a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, guys, and you can see clearly that we have a interaction between waves 1 and 4 over here, which means that perhaps this can turn out to be an ending diagonal in wave C of 2, and then we continue lower. So what I will be looking at, certainly I'll be looking at, first of all, the 138.90 or so. In case, guys, we break above that level, then it would invalidate this downside leg, which means that it could be an ABC, and we're going to start a 1, 2, that would be like a leading diagonal perhaps, the correction, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then we'll continue higher. So this is what I'm looking for this particular pair as well. Either we could move higher, yes, but not, as I said before, above 138.90. Once we receive a rejection here, we can continue lower down. In case we don't, most likely we're going to see a correction down to 138, who knows, 135, 137.50, and then continue higher. So you can really see that the validation here will be given around those levels, yeah, about 137.10 and 136.70. Obviously, if we get the chances of continuation and downside will be much better than the chances of getting upside. Now, the other scenario, of course, as always, but I don't think that is going to be the case due to the structure of the impulse. We could get a W, X, and Y, but you know that would probably be something similar to a minor degree fractal rather than the minute degree. Okay, and quickly, guys, on dollar against the yen as well. I call this level 2. The 110.89, we actually got exactly there, and we started moving lower because we did identify a very nice cluster here. Yeah, don't forget that we are moving impulsively at the upside, but this is part of a correction in wave X. So the moment X ends, we're going to get Y all the way down. But the question is, did wave X end? Guys, to be fair, I don't think wave X ended, and I will simply tell you why. Because if we wanted that to have ended, it means that we would have gotten an impulse on the downside. Okay, at least, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. But one can say that, you know, listen, this can also be like a W, X, and Y, X, and Z, because it's going to be wave Y anyway, right? Or it could be a case where this is an A, B, C, D, E, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It's still corrective moves, yeah, as an ending diagonal. But what we do know for when we get waves 4 is the fact that they are usually corrective on the downside. So we would want to see a reversal with an impulse rather than anything else. So as long as we remain corrective over here, which is the case, yeah, I think we're going to get another leg up. That makes me think that this is wave 1 and 2, yeah? And over 3, this is wave 3 and 4, I'm going to get 5. So internally, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, yeah? The other scenario, now you might want actually to ask where we're going to head, yeah? Probably to the 2. That's the next level up. or anywhere above 110, or what else we could do, since we identified we've got 3, yeah, and we're going to get 4, perhaps it can be a triangle. We'll do the 0.618 Fibonacci, and again it goes up to 112. The previous level of those to look at some resistance would be 111.55. Okay, these are the this is for the first scenario. The second, as I said before, would be a case, well, this is ABC, 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 like it could be an ending diagonal. I mean, we did finish up here, but I don't think this is the case, despite the fact that we'll get some signals. I do think that this is going to end up being a triangle, okay, because it looks like it's got some symmetry in its structure, okay. And that will be all for the day, guys. So I hope you did enjoy the video. In case you have any questions, do not hesitate to leave your comment on YouTube, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks for watching, and we'll speak again next week. Enjoy the weekend and trade safe.